Okay, well, we recorded this guide before, but my mic was turned off, so let's redo this. Uh, Hope everybody's having a good day, and welcome to this guide. It's going to be about a question I get asked a lot in my Twitch chat, which goes something along the lines of, "Hey, I'm a new player, but how do I make commas?" And I thought about this for a while, and I think I'm just going to make a series of different ways that new players and just general people can make commas and everything. Just stuff that's in game, not really too hard. It's a little grindy, but that's okay. And the first thing that I'm going to focus on here is going to be professions to make commas, and I'm going to be starting out on the very minimum low level side of everything. So I think that there's 3 professions that you really should level up, and that's going to be your mining, farming, and lumberjack. And so we'll talk about lumberjack and miner later. Those two really go hand in hand and have a lot in common whenever you start building things, when you start crafting stuff, and they're super good. But first, we're going to talk about being a farmer, right? Getting the farming profession up and everything. And so you're not going to make a ton of money farming until you get higher levels and you can start selling some decent bread that gives back HP and everything, like a tortilla, things like that. But what it will do is, for instance, incarnate bread, you can sell it. I don't know if a lot of people buy it a lot or not, but you can make it for yourself, so that way you don't have to go out and buy bread ever, right? And so that just retroactively saves you commas. And as you get higher and higher, you can start making better bread that's 30 HP instead of 12. You can start selling it, you can start trying to sell it. You can get stuff that restores your energy as well. 50 HP, I think right around here is when it's going to really start selling, because that's a fair amount of HP, especially whenever you're a lower level. And you might be asking, well, how do I go about leveling up my farmer and stuff? And so I'm not going to do an all-inclusive guide on leveling up professions, but I'll show you something that I think is pretty cool and pretty quick, a quick way to level up professions in general, the gathering ones, that is. And so I'm going to go over here, and you can see we're at 5-6, and we have these little sections of wheat that we can go and gather, right? Well, there's this website that we can go to, and it will tell us exactly where all of the wheat and everything on the whole Dofus map is. And let me bring that up real quick. And so this website is going to be dofusgo.com, and they have some different apps and everything, and one of them is just a standard map. But this map's pretty cool because what you can do, we'll scroll out here. As you can see, you can go and see all of the map of Dofus, the Dofus world. And you have these gathering emblems over here. So you have alchemist, lumberjack, miner, fisherman, farmer. And you can click it, and whenever you click it, you get a listing of all the resources that you can gather with that profession. And say that we're just starting out and you want to get some wheat. Well, you click wheat, and hold on. Oki, what are you doing, buddy? You can't go in there. Sorry about that. And you'll go and see that it's listed on the map. Come here, buddy. Come here, Oki. What are you doing? Big boy, big chunky boy getting in trouble. As you can see, it's got a listing of the positions, the coordinates of where the wheat's located, and how much is there. So, for instance, we'll go back to me. I'm at 5-6. So right here, there's 14 different sections of wheat that you can get, and I'll show you that in game. What I mean by sections of wheat is these. So there's some that's already been farmed and everything, right? But there's 14 total if none of them were farmed. And so you just go over and click on it, and you can just click on other ones. It'll automatically run and gather those professions for you, which is a very good feature, which I'm really glad they added. And this is a good segue to this. You have a chance anytime that you're gathering any material in terms of being an alchemist, miner, etc., to run into these protectors. Let me move this up. And this map's a little annoying because it's long and everything, but If you kill them,
NANI?!
you get 50 of that resource. So whenever you're first starting off, you will only be getting about 1 to 4 wheat. So being able to get 50 just instantaneously almost is really beneficial. It's going to save time and everything, but it's just all RNG. It's just completely random, so you can't really expect this to happen. They don't hit too much either. You just have to play it safe a little bit if you've got low HP and all of that. But I'm just gonna let my tofu kill it. Maybe not. Okay, and then what you'll see is we have a sack of wheat. And moth already gathering from wherever it just automatically went to. And you see that I got like 21 wheat there. Whenever you're first starting off, you only get 1 to 4. But as you level up more, you'll start gathering more and more of the lower level stuff at once. And so we'll go to my inventory, and well, we have a sack of wheat and 167 wheat here. Click on it, double click on it, 217 wheat. So that saves you a lot of time. And then what you can start doing, once you start gathering up, whenever you gather them, you gain XP for your profession, and whenever you craft things in that profession, you also gain XP. So what we'll do is we'll scroll all the way to the bottom, and we have incarnate bread. So what we can do with that is that we can go to a farmer's workshop, and we can craft the incarnate bread during that. I think this is a farmer's workshop in here, so we'll go in here. And what we can see right here on the oven, bake. We'll click on it, and we'll scroll right to the bottom, and I can make 54 incarnate bread. So we'll just go to the max, combine, and it should show up right here in our usable items. And as you can see right there, that's 756 commas, which isn't that much, but the higher level you get, the more that the stuff's going to increase in price. You know, that's just how it goes. So then you can start healing yourself with that, or if you have like friends or teammates and stuff that you're working with, you can share that amongst yourselves or them, but you can also go to sell it. And that's pretty much it for farming, is that you just kind of repeat that process of getting stuff, baking it, getting stuff, baking it. You're just going to do that more and more until, you know, you level up higher and you can start really making some stuff that you can sell. Like Frosty's bread, that's, you know, 1 KK for each one that you sell. Field bread's pretty good. A lot of different stuff. Tortillas. Some of them heal energy, like the field bread, 510 energy points. People use that all the time too. So that's just like a quick way for farming. You're going to save yourself some money, and then whenever you get higher level, you'll be able to start selling the stuff to get money as well. And so what we'll do from that is that we're going to take a look at mining. So mining's pretty much the same. It's a lot of gathering, right? And what we can do is we can go back to the website and take a look at that. So we'll get rid of the wheat everywhere, and we'll go over to mining. First thing that you're going to be able to mine is iron. So you can go there and we can see over here there's 24 iron, 15 here. Up here in Astrub there's a little bit more pockets of it, but they're not as many. So you can just kind of wander around and get it. A lot of them are going to be in caves, so you're going to have to look for a cave, go in it, and do that. And, you know, the higher level you are, the different things that you'll be able to gather. So you level up, you can start getting copper, etc., etc. You just keep building it up, and you can keep using this map until you get the different areas. You can scroll out, you can kind of like make a route. And then in terms of what you do with all that on Dofus to actually start making commas and everything, is you're going to melt them down into alloys. And that's where it's going to be really profitable, is melting stuff down into an alloy. So we'll go over to the bottom, and this is why I was mentioning Lumberjack and mining going hand in hand. They go hand in hand in a lot of recipes and everything. You're going to need stuff from both of them. But even for the first thing that you need here, ferrite, the first alloy, you need iron and ash wood. These are both level 1 gathering things for Lumberjack and mining. So you'll make that alloy, and that's used in, you know, some low level stuff. But if we go a little higher, right, we have this, ebonite is really one that's used in a lot of stuff around level 40s and everything. So all of this stuff you'll be able to save some money on making, and you can sell all levels. Nobody really, a lot of people are lazy and they don't want to go out and do this, and so that's where you, somebody who is leveling up the profession and everything, can really fill that market. And what you do is you just kind of keep grinding that out. You keep making these. So this is going to be iron, copper, bronze. You need 10 of each, and then you just go to a miner's workshop, melt it down, boom, you get an ebonite. And you keep doing this more and more. You get higher levels, and you're able to make, once you get 162, this is really something that's used in a lot of stuff. But you just keep going up more and more, and you get more useful alloys that you can sell, that you can use in things. So Ardenite always sells, but it's also used in a lot of high-end stuff, a lot of shields, a lot of trophies. And then we'll move over to Lumberjack, where first thing you need is ashwood and iron to make some particle board. So the boards can be kind of useful for some stuff. They're definitely good at like leveling up your XP, because whenever you make these things, you also get XP. It says 0 XP for me because I'm level 200, so it wouldn't give me any. Even this doesn't really give much XP anymore. So these are good for leveling up the profession, but if you're looking at stuff that is really good for making money, is the substrates. Now, you do need these potions right here for it, so you can level up an alchemist if you want. I just didn't want to overwhelm you with 4 professions to level up and stuff, but you can make these with an alchemist and save yourself some money as well, which, if you want to do that grind and everything, I would definitely say yes, do that. It's very good to have all the gathering professions leveled up. Fisherman, not so much. You don't really need that very much anymore. So, but alchemist, lumberjack, farmer, miner, just pace yourself, don't get too burnt out and everything. But these substrates are really good at being in recipes to craft. So all these trophies, right? These level 50 trophies, you have to have brassic and you have to have substrate. And these are going to be the 2 most expensive things, or they're going to be the top 3. The pebbles are going to be the second most. But these 2 things are going to be number 1, number 3 of the expense in the majority, if not all, of these trophies. Let's see, we'll go to trophy. All of these trophies, brassic substrate, scroll down, brassic substrate, it's just everywhere. And so you'll be able to make these trophies, sell them, use them, whatever you want to do. Right there, you make this trophy. I'll do a guide or something if people are interested in like how to get pebbles efficiently and stuff like that. But right here, that's a 137 KK, right? This 13 KK, but it's cheaper overall to make, because this you need the bad boy tattoos. So this is one way also to make comments, is by making all of this stuff with lumberjack and miner. You're going to need to have these things hand in hand, as I was saying before. And the more that you level it up, the more substrates that you can get. So thicket substrate, for instance, used in a lot of higher end trophies and shields. And then with that, you can start leveling up your artificer, which is what you make shields, trophies, and idols with. So for the basic one, well, you need ashwood and you need bronze, both the things from lumberjack and mining. And don't worry about the alliance and guild stuff, that's all cosmetic and everything, but you need wood for this. This gobble shield, whenever you start getting higher, just some resources here from gobs, but you still need wood. And so that's why I recommend highly getting a miner and getting a lumberjack, is because you need them so much in all of these things. They're so good for saving yourself money whenever you're wanting to craft stuff for yourself, and also selling the stuff that you're crafting, or just selling the alloys and the substrates on their own. I would recommend trying to form them into a shield or a trophy or something, but that's all up to you. But yeah, that's pretty much just like a really quick guide of one way that I see is a really easy way to make money. And we can do different guides. I'll probably do some on like quests and achievements and stuff like that you can really make some commas with as well. So thanks for watching this first video, this first guide. I hope it was useful. I hope it wasn't too redundant or anything for people who maybe have been looking up other information and stuff But this is really how, even now, I still make a lot of money from farming, mining, and doing lumberjack stuff, right? Because it's still people don't want to level up a lumberjack all the way to 200 and make sylvan substrates, or people don't want to make ardenite at level 200 and stuff, you know? So I still make money. This stuff is going to sustain you throughout your whole Dofus career. Farming, I use my farmer all the time to make bread for me and my team, so that way I don't have to go out and buy bread. I always have a ton of it ready and everything. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you found it useful, and have a good rest of your day.